Hello everybody and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. Man, I am so happy to be back in this world. I had a little bit of a backlog in this world because I had the church done, I had this house done, I had this house done, then I had that house done. And because I'm going every other day on my main two series between Realm of Vasten and this one, I kind of got out a little ahead of myself. So I had some time to do some other stuff, some tutorial stuff, been throwing up some videos on the second channel. If you're into Baldur's Gate or golf, two things that of course go hand in hand, you can always check out the second channel. But we're back, we're finally back, episode 59, and I know exactly what we're going to do because I put up a poll in my Discord, y'all. You need to be there because that's where I'm basically picking out every episode for this world's theme. On that, I just put up a poll, you pick it, and then I build it. So this poll was between a blacksmith and a few other things, and it doesn't matter what the other things were because the blacksmith won handily. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to nestle it right around this building. This is my favorite of the townhouse buildings. I really like this one, and so I don't want to do anything with it. I like this right in the town square. I think it's really cool. So what we're going to do is basically I'm going to put it from here. It's going to be fairly big, and it's going to actually wrap around this building because there's going to be a little courtyard area to over here. So it's going to be like an L-shaped blacksmith where he's going to work outside and yeah, I think it's going to be great. I can get some materials and then we'll lay out a footprint together. Let's lay this out together. One of my favorite things about this particular series is this. Actually, it's being able to actually just build right here together on camera. I think it's a really fun and cool thing. So we're going to go 3 here, and then I'm going to go a 1, 2, a 3 wide for a door, which is actually going to be really perfect. So we're going to have a big door that's going to open right here. And then over here, we're going to have to go 3 wide. Now that's going to bring up a problem. I kind of want to do a shed right here. This house is nothing special, to be honest. I could take it down. I mean, I don't know why I'm kind of hanging on to these original houses here, because I guess if you don't hang on to the original houses, then why not just why build in a village? Just build anywhere you want. So I don't know. I don't know. What I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm going to leave it there. I think we're going to change up the format of this place, and we're going to have basically 2 entrances. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go, this is going to be the actual house proper. So let's see here. Let's clear out a little bit of this mess. And oh man, it's so nice to have a fast stuff now. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. So let's go here. This is going to be, believe it or not, just a rectangle. I mean, I use so few just a rectangle houses ever in life, ever. It's really weird and awesome to do it. Okay, then this right here, probably not going to be cobblestone, but this is going to be the actual outdoor smithing area that I think is going to be a pretty nice shape. And I think what we'll do is we'll go right here. That way there'll be an entrance. You could walk along here and get in if I want to do a door over there, or I could just do a door right here, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. So this is going to be outdoors, and we'll probably put a door here, I think, probably. And this will be the main door. But then in addition to that, there's going to be a little bit of an outdoor walkway sort of situation here. And that's going to come up like this. And this is going to go right in against this house here. So let's just break this and we'll put that right there. Okay, this is going to be really good. So we'll do stairs that are going to be right across here and right across here. And what these are going to do, these are going to go up. This is going to be how you get into the house proper. I think it'll be cool. It'll be very different for me for sure, but I think it'll be a good thing. It'll be definitely a good thing, and I like that it's touching. There's gonna be no walkway between these houses. It'll be like a block of houses. Okay, so we're gonna build up this bottom floor, and then probably put a couple cross beams, and then we'll come back and discuss. I kind of centered in on a design here that I want to mix it up, and because I'm going to be building, hopefully, if all goes according to plan, literally hundreds and hundreds of houses in this world, in this kingdom, then I need to venture out of my comfort zone and I need to mix it up, or else it's going to get really stale. So I'm trying to do a little bit of a different design. I'm going with a double, I don't know what you call it, a double support system here. I'm not completely making this up. I found this on Google Images. Again, I was just Googling medieval stuff, not Minecraft specifically, because I find that I don't like to take Minecraft inspiration. I like to take inspiration from real stuff. And if you Google medieval, I don't know what you call it, medieval architecture or something, you're going to come across so many miniatures. And I don't know really what that's from. I don't know. Is that from like tabletop gaming or something, or I don't know. That's never been my bag. I mean, I think it's cool. It's just never not been something that I've done, or maybe like Dungeons and Dragons, like campaign, you know, table. I don't know what you'd even call it. Campaign model, miniatures, models. What anyway, whatever it is, there's a lot of really cool designs. I have no idea. Are they historically accurate? I don't know, but they look really cool. And after all, we're playing a game that is made up completely of squares. So, you know, what are you going to do? But I think this is a kind of a cool look here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go across here, just like, did I run out? Did I run out one shy? Oh, come now. I really don't think I like this. I kind of, the picture I found of the miniature that has this kind of like a darker block on the outside, but yeah, I kind of think I hate it, but I'm going to wait until I put in the crackstone brick to really decide for absolute sure. But yeah, I'm fairly confident that it stinks. That's okay. That's all right. We're fine. We can live with that. I'm gonna eventually there's gonna be a lot of windows most likely here, but right now let's just sort of fill in the gaps here and see. I think this is kind of cool. I really like this white terracotta block. I'm gonna need to go do some major like just resource farming here. Like I need to go get a whole bunch of sand, a bunch of white terracotta. Well, just terracotta in general. Yeah, since I can't recolor it, I need like the regular here. I wouldn't mind if I was ever going to put in a custom recipe in this world, which I don't really plan to, but if I ever did, I'd probably do the logs where you get 4 logs, you know, like this one. Like it doesn't make sense that you get 3. I understand that's how many sides multiplied by 4 divided by, you know, 3, whatever, but just give me 4. And maybe the recoloring terracotta thing, just because it's naturally generating, I think that just makes so much of it wasted, so much wasted terracotta on that. So here's what I want to do. I want to make this a fairly tall roof on this, I think. But you know, at the same point, I'm hesitant. The picture that I have that I'm sort of vaguely kind of looking at here, you know, it has a very definitely, it's like a 2 block up over type of roof. But if you look, that's going to make this building taller than the church, which, you know, it almost is already. And it's going to make this building as tall as the giant villager trading hall. And this is a pretty small building to have such a tall roof. So, you know, I'm almost kind of thinking now maybe I shouldn't do that. Like maybe I should just make a more standard peaked roof. I kind of think I should do that. Let's go grab a stone cutter and see. That way we can do the trim at the same point. It's been a mighty long time since I've been over here at the old iron farm, so I'm sure iron farms are so broken in Bedrock. I'm sure I'm rolling in iron by now, right? Probably just rolling in it. 25. I have the exact same number of iron as I had not long ago. Okay, since I don't want to make the trap back, I'm just going to grab 1, 2, 3 of those guys. Thank you very much. Let's make a stone cutter here. Boop. Thank you. And it's time to build some roofs. Oh yeah, you know, I dug up this river. I forgot about that. Huh. I'm gonna have to work on that. I completely forgot. I've completely forgot that I had already dug out part of that river. Oh, that'll be a good like streaming part. Yeah, we'll do that live stream for sure. That would be awesome. Another resource run brings up another point that I want to discuss. So look, whenever I decided that I was going to do a blacksmith next, the first couple things I thought, well, you know, maybe I could do a super smelter in there because I really need a super smelter, you know. And then I thought about how many houses I want to have in this world, and combining a blacksmith with what could be maybe a forge down the road a little bit, something like that, I think would be a mistake, because that way, you know, we could do both a blacksmith and a forge. So the forge could be the super smelter, and the blacksmith could be maybe where I have my anvils, right? I think that's a really smart way to go in a, you know, planning way ahead for the future. I think that would make a lot more sense than, you know what I'm going to do? Why don't I take a bed with me? For crying out loud, I'm just walking around like, oh, I'm coming back here to sleep. I'm just an adult. I did a couple little things here that I really like, and a couple things that I am not that crazy in love with. But apparently, excuse my throat. Apparently, I have lost my walls. Okay, I think that this is a really nice way to connect those two walls. I really like it. Unfortunately, I'm in a bit of a pickle right here. I'm not sure what the best answer is. Like, should I just continue that way? I guess I probably should. I could do a trapdoor or something and just bring the texture out a little bit. I think that could be cool. Anyway, so I did a little tiny bit of texture variation right here. I think that's a good start. Just kind of randomly mess it up. I could use smooth stone as well, but we have this, basically their entire house is gonna be right here, and then up here is gonna be probably bedrooms. Maybe we'll do a couple bedrooms up there. Eventually we're gonna do this. I wanna make sure I'm done with the roof, which actually I thought of a couple things just right this very second that I wanna do while we're here together. I really like messing up the roofs, so let's just do a little bit of that right here, where we're just gonna throw in some full blocks. I know it's so standard at this point, but yeah, boy, I just made a straight line. That's not messing up the roofs, that's just making another line. Okay, so we'll just mess up the roofs like so. Boy, this is so much fun. I mean, I know I keep making trips back to get more stuff and stuff, but it's so much fun to walk through this town and all the little curves and things. Like, I love coming around this corner and like you're like, boom, there's a city. It's so great. You can see this roof poking up there. I do have a little bit of situation up there I'm gonna have to deal with in a few minutes, but I just wanted to say, if you are not checking out the tutorial series, that is totally cool. I'm trying to make it in a way that's a little bit different than your maybe standard tutorials, meaning that I'm not working out the builds ahead of time. I would love to. I think that's a better way to do it, to be totally honest, but I can't. I don't have time in my life to work out the builds ahead of time, sadly. But I think on the good part of that is it's going to make for really kind of organic builds where they're not completely thought out. Like the thinking process is going to be there, and I think that's a really cool thing as well. So it'll be different. It'll be different than someone who's so incredibly polished, like Sausage or the great tutorial makers out there. But I don't think it'll necessarily be a really terrible thing either. I think it'll be a little bit, maybe a little bit interesting and just whatever. It's just gonna be a different way of doing it that hopefully you will enjoy. So if you're not watching it because you don't follow tutorials, you can still check in and just kind of check some of the thinking process on parts of it as well, because I think maybe there would be some interesting things with that. But I have to go back and get more lanterns. I have to get lanterns. I keep making these trips. Yeah, the thing that I've been struggling with just a wee little bit here is I want to take my content on my channel, my videos, to the next level on entertainment value, right? Now, I don't want to do shtick or bit. That's not me. I'm too old for that. I mean, you guys know how elderly I am. But I want to. So when you check in my videos, not only are you checking out some Minecraft, but you're actually entertained. Maybe you're laughing, or maybe you're intrigued, or maybe you're interested, or maybe you're like on the edge of your seat trying to find out what the next part of the story is and something like that. So thanks to Rendog on Hermitcraft for just raising the game to a place where I never saw it getting to. I've talked about this on live streams quite a bit here recently. The stuff he's doing as far as storytelling and video editing and all that kind of stuff is just off the charts. If you haven't checked out Rendog, and look, everyone has different things that they like. Some people may, Rendog's just a little too high energy for me. Whatever, that's fine. Check out for a minute to see the storytelling element and the YouTube aspect and the video quality, because I think it's the future of what Minecraft YouTube is going to be totally honest. But so I've been trying recently to add that in to my Realm of Vasten series a little bit, and if you like it, that's great. That makes me super happy if you do. If it's not your bag, that's cool as well. But I need to make sure that I constantly keep these two series different between this and ROV, right? I don't want to do the same thing. I was talking to Wells a really long time ago, a couple years ago, Wells Night, about running a couple of vanilla series and about his struggles with doing both kingdoms, and also, you know what we're gonna do? There's gonna be a repair. That's gonna be a little repair job, and maybe this is gonna be a little repair job. Yeah, that's cool. And just how difficult that can be, because you can end up easily repeating the same content. You can build a melon farm in your single player world and they're like, oh, that would be good over on Hermitcraft for him, or Realm of Vasten for me, whatever, and then you'd basically just do the exact same content again. That's not great. That's not great. I don't find that can be that intriguing of content, but it's really easy to fall into that sort of, I hate to say trap, but that habit. So I think one of the things that's going to make things a little bit easier for me, with that in mind, is going to be trying my best to really focus on story on Realm of Vasten, as well as the epic big builds that we're going to do, of course. Of course, that's not going anywhere. We are who we are, right? But focus on the big builds and all this stuff, but really concentrate on story. And whether the story is a Realm of Vasten story or whether it's sort of a personal fix story. Now, I don't mean like from my real life. I'm talking about like a storyline, right? Like WWF style of storyline. That's kind of cool. WWF style of storyline, right? So I hope you like it. It's going to be something that's going to be new for me, and I'm not going to nail it the very first day. I won't. That's just a fact. But hopefully, given some time and given some practice, it's going to be something that's going to start to flow better and easier, and we should have a lot of fun. This series will remain primarily and almost exclusively just building. This is going to be a building series. This is where I do, I say, okay, we're going to place this block and this block and this block, and that kind of thing. Not necessarily tutorial style, but this is where we do a lot of this stuff on camera. Like, I would not be placing these windows in Realm of Vasten. That's so funny. You can look into that building. That's hilarious. I love that so much. I love that so much. In fact, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to take out this window. Oh man, now we can never move this now because this is great. Oh, that's great. Let's put a lantern right there. Really draw attention to it. Awesome. That's perfect. So anyway, like I was saying, because of course I have to go back here and get more stuff. I mean, seriously, I spend you cannot even imagine how many times I don't show that I'm running back to my storage to grab a couple of things I want here. I just want to grab any random color of terracotta for the walls. I don't want to have to come back. Let me just get a little bit more. Okay. And I just want to say, just kind of finishing up my thoughts from several minutes ago about my 3 different series that are currently going on with this and Realm of Vasten and the creative series, and then the 4th bonus series, which is the VSS, the Vasten supporter server. If you want to play with us, with all of us Vasteneers, if you want to play with us on the Bedrock world, you can. All you have to do is contact your the Vasteneer of choice and ask them how to get in. Basically, it's a patron server that we all have joined up to do it together. So the tutorial series is clearly what it is creative building in real time. This series is going to be me. This is probably where I would tell you funny stories and things about my life and things like that have happened. And then the Realm of Vasten is probably the one that's going to have the biggest change coming up, because I feel like it needs it. I feel like the Realm of Vasten needs it just to stay fresh and to make sure that, oh crap, that there's a window there. What are we gonna do? Put it over here. Let's put it over here. It's just gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna try to involve a lot more storytelling, a lot more creative stuff, a lot more editing. This will be fairly loosely edited, and the creative series is not really gonna be edited at all. It's gonna really be sort of just straight through and see how it goes and call it a day. That's gonna be how we do that one, because that's the point of sort of following along. So if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, I would love to hear them. So if you have any, lay them on me and let me know. That would be really great. What do we think? Should I do one over here? That means I'd have to take out this window. Well, you don't really have to, because I think it looks okay from the outside. Oops. This is going to go away. Yeah, we're going to take that away. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's get rid of this, because I am going to actually have a ladder to get up here. I don't use ladders hardly ever. Almost never do I use ladders, but I think I am going to use a ladder here because I want this area to be a little bit rough and tumble. So I did this area over here. I did this area out here, like the floor wise, and the next thing I have to do is I have got to cut down another spruce tree so that I can work on the slabbage of a roof that's going to go up. We're going to do a slanted roof that's going to go right in this building. I think is going to be super cool. Up here for the interior of this, we are going to do, this is going to be a bedroom. This is going to be another bedroom. And out here is going to be kind of like a living room area. Maybe we'll throw in a little mini kitchen or something like that. I don't know exactly what. We could separate it if we want to, but the only problem is I don't really know how to get up in the attic if we care or want to. I don't know if we care or want to, though, to be honest. I could do another ladder, but I did one. I did one already. We don't need to go a little overkill on that. So let's see if we can do a couple of these things together. For one thing, putting a crafting bench beside the bed, that always makes a lot of sense, and I actually kind of need it there. So let's do this for some tables out here. I don't know, we could do a little kitchen table. That'd be kind of nice. I'm doing a kind of a cardinal sin here, to be honest. I'm doing spruce stairs on a spruce floor. I don't really like it, but I'm going to be adding some carpet, so it'll be okay, I think. And let's just go right across here, and we'll turn this one in. How about that? Yeah, that's cool. Then this will be like the little kitchen area. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do like one of those. I don't think I can have villager stations here. I don't know if I can or not. Is that gonna mess up my villagers? See, my villagers are coming in here. This is my villager holding area, right? Like this is where they come down from the breeder. I don't know if I can use villager stuff here. I think I think I'm just gonna have to, and we're just gonna have to deal with it in time. You know, I really can't think of another way to do it. I mean, this thing's here. Granted, that's not gonna stay, but we're gonna use this for decoration. We gotta do a little bit of decorating here. Let's do a little bit on camera. I've never seen a forge in real life, so I don't know. But I've seen a lot of Minecraft videos about forges, and everything I know about blacksmiths comes from Minecraft comments from medieval medieval Minecrafters that make blacksmiths, and they all say, hey, you need water over there. You need water so that they can cool the tools of the. I don't know. Okay, so there's water. I just don't, no one yell. No one yell at me. We gotta name this guy, and I'm sitting here looking right at my Discord right now. So we're gonna name this Kel's Swords for patron Kelwin 19. This is not an official patron build or anything. It's just because I need a name for this place. So this is it, Kel Swords. So this blacksmith. Here's the deal. It sells stone swords, and that's it. That's it. So all these places, again, going along with the whole thing. So if I want to sell, gold armor or gold leggings, I need one blacksmith. If I want to sell an iron helmet, that's a different blacksmith. See what I'm saying? I think this is going to be an awesome way to just build so much in this world. It should be really cool. Okay, we are going to do that, and I want to make a pickaxe. I lied. I don't want to make a pickaxe. I want to make a shovel because the shovel is going to be like what they stir these coals and stuff with. I think that's really cool. Campfires underneath that should be good. We're narrowing in on this little build here. I think it's kind of cool. We're going to go this. I know that's not going to be enough, but let's try just in case. We did it. We did it. This build took a long time. I embrace it, but it did really take a long time. It took a really like all day. But hey, you know what? It's okay. It is okay. I think the build itself is pretty cool. There's a couple little things now that I'm looking at right now with like, oh crap, I'm recording so people can actually see what I'm doing here. Eyes, which are very different from right before you hit record, and you're like, yeah, this build looks great. And then you start talking, and you're like, oh, I see some issues over here that I should probably try to rectify before my friends come in. So yeah, to throw a little bit of mossy down there in the bottom, I think that just has just a tiny bit of color, and it's kind of nice. I don't think I'm going to add any leaves to this. For one thing, that's a little cheaty. Leaves make everything look really good, and sometimes it's a good test of yourself. Don't add leaves, and see if you can still build. Sometimes I find no, not really is the answer. And that's a little problematic. I think I put this right there. That's a rack. That's a rack to put your tools on. So yeah, so we have a little interior here. I tried to make it fairly narrow so that way you walk through. There's little things like a little lava thing and stuff. I don't know. I'm not a blacksmith, but lava flowing down here with smoke. I think that's kind of cool. Smoke goes out there, and probably would they have a wood roof? I don't know. I don't know. This one does. And I extended the road just a little bit over here, so you have a cool little way to get in over here. Let's just grab this one. I don't want to overkill this, but let's do that. Oh, that's very symmetrical. Okay, that's better. And let's do one more. Okay, there we go. And there, and also there. Okay, that's it. And also there, because by the water. Okay, by the water makes sense. We'll do a little bit more. Okay, that's it. That's it. We did it. I think it's cool. Look, I think it's a cool little build. If I were to be a little nitpicky, maybe a fence. Yeah, there we go. I like that more. There's a little bit of light there. That's kind of cool. This house right here, we're not going to deal with this today for sure. That's not today's project, but it's going to need very little love to just be okay. It's going to need a lot more love to be good, right? But like, it's going to need just a tiny little bit of like some things like this and like that, and et cetera. We'll make that look nice all in good time. But you know what? We have a nice little blacksmith here. So Kel's swords, there you go. There you go. That is okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. We'll see you next episode from Bedrock Survival with Fixxitt. Let me know what you want me to build next. We'll do a poll in Discord right before I'm about to record the episode, and you guys will pick the next build in this world. I really like doing it that way. It kind of forces my hand a little bit, and it's pretty cool. All right, see you next time. Bye, everybody.